Guess who, YouTube? That's right, I'm back. It's your boy Alex, aka Paradox. Had to tap in with y'all. It's been a while, man. I gotta be honest with you. This job that I have, past 6 weeks, been killing me. We had basically a deadline we had to meet, and I'm talking about some weeks I'm working 12 hours, 14 hours of coding. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not used to coding that long throughout the day, like straight through. Some days I'm taking 15-minute lunch breaks and stuff like that. So I've been so worn out with that. I definitely haven't had the time or desire to make a YouTube video in a while. So that's kind of why I'm making the video right now. I had to drop a video and just get y'all opinions. Like, is it me or has tech just really become toxic? Let me explain. We know we are in a crazy job situation right now in the tech industry with the economy. And to me, it's almost like, it's like the employers know that. So the people that do have jobs, they're kind of working you like a dog, like they've got you doing a whole lot more work than I feel like we were doing in 2021, that kind of era when typically you code, 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours a day. You got a little bit of chill time. Companies now know that most people don't really have options, so they're kind of cracking the whip. They're kind of like, hey, if you don't keep up, if you don't stay the course and keep up a certain speed with what you're getting done, we'll get rid of you. And you're not trying to be in that job market. And that's true. And it's like they definitely know it. So they're trying to milk you for as much as they can get these days. And it is insane. Because let me tell you, I know a bunch of people without jobs right now. And it seems like these jobs aren't even like there's jobs online. Companies post the position. I don't think they're actually trying to fill it. Let me explain why on that. So I know a guy who worked at Amazon as a software engineer, like 2, maybe 3 years experience, something like that. So clearly, if you worked for Amazon, you know how to code and whatnot. This dude is applying to no-name companies of 20 and 30 people, and they got him doing 5, 6 rounds of interviews, 1 hour each. Then got him doing take-home projects and stuff like that. And then got him doing interviews talking about the project, have him doing technical assessments, which he passes, only to be told, sorry, we're actually looking for somebody with a bit more experience with, and just throw in a random technology, even though he pretty much knows most of them at a good level. So it's like, clearly these companies aren't actually looking for people to fill positions. It's the weirdest thing ever. At this point, it legit feels like just straight up malicious intent from these companies. They legit just want to see how many hoops will you jump through to get this job. Okay, let's have you do 4 rounds interviews, now 5, now 6. Something else that even I myself saw last year a couple times was, in addition to doing a regular job application, you got companies saying, hey, we want you to submit a 30-second video and tell us why you should join the company. What? Isn't that the whole point of like meeting with the hiring manager and that sort of thing via Zoom or something like that? Like, that's what that's for that step. Now you're just adding an additional step just because. And really, it feels like companies just trying to see what they can get away with. So I had to speak on it because I didn't know, I'm like, am I the only one seeing all this crazy stuff? Nobody else is talking about it. This is insane to me. As developers, I really feel like we need to push back on this type of thing. We at some point we got to put our foot down and say, I'm not doing all these steps. Look, here's my resume. I'll do an assessment. I'll meet with the team, hiring manager, whatever. But all this extra stuff, we got to put our foot down as an industry and say we're not going through all these steps. So I just had to speak on how crazy this market is because, man, it legit feels like companies are trolling right now. They're not really trying to find people. But other than that, I just wanted to see how you guys are doing with this job market and this economy. I'm actually going to leave a link in the description to this job tracker app that I built last year with Next.js. It's extremely rough version. I'm actually redoing a new version right now with Tailwind CSS because this one, the version 1 that I made, looks like crap on mobile. I use Bootstrap to style it, and pretty much I would have to fix it, I'd have to rewrite a lot of the UI anyway. So I'm just doing a 2.0 version that uses Tailwind CSS and Next.js 15 from the get-go. So while I'm working on that, figured I would at least share my free job tracker app. I actually use it every week because when you're applying to so many jobs a day, it's hard to keep track of, okay, what job did I apply to? Where am I at with the job recruitment process? Am I waiting for technical assessment? Am I waiting for my assessment results? Did I just have the initial phone screen? Did I get rejected? And, it also lets you track like how many jobs you're applying to. So it's just a real simple kind of, just CRUD app. Basically, you just put in the company name, position you apply to, an optional recruiter name, last contact date, and then there's a drop down for the status of where you left off at with this company. So I will leave a link to that in the description. Again, it's just a simple app. It's free. I find it useful for myself because I have a hard time tracking jobs, and rather than use an Excel document, I figured, last year this would be good experience using Next.js to build an app that I actually use. So you guys can use it. But yeah, just a quick video today. Want to tap in with y'all. Let me know how you guys are dealing with this job market. It's crazy. With that said, I'll try to make some videos more regularly again, but I never know with this job. So in the meantime, keep a positive attitude, y'all. Take it easy. I'm out.